Alrighty, what's going on today, guys? Today I'm going to be talking to you guys about the Wunder Audio CM67. This microphone is really just amazing in many ways. It's essentially a replica of the old Neumann U67. The 67 microphones were, extremely popular. Probably one of the most prized microphones, condenser microphones of all time. The most expensive as well. So many companies, essentially because they're just those 67 mics are so out of reach and so not affordable for many studios, essentially a lot of companies started making replicas of these microphones. One of the companies that did it was Wunder Audio, and honestly, I believe they did the best. So we have one here at the studio that we use a lot. I've never had a better sounding microphone, honestly, in my entire life. So it sounds great for many reasons, and I'll kind of get into it. We use this microphone for just about everything here at the studio, mostly for vocals, all kinds of singers. It works really well on. Very neutral kind of sound. So no matter what kind of voice you have, it should work really well, especially because it's treated around here obviously too, but that's that. We also use it for acoustic guitar, percussion, and really just anything and everything we can make use for with it, as well as yeah. As for the sound, it's really nice. Bottom end is great on here, which is awesome for condenser mics. I was using one of the U87 remakes, and the bottom end wasn't as good. It's nice because you can capture really the whole spectrum with this thing. It has really nice clarity. It picks up every noise in the room. That is one thing to be aware of. So if you're not working in a treated room, well, you're going to really need some serious soundproofing or acoustic control, because it does pick up literally every single breath, every movement, everything. So just know that ahead of time, which is a great thing if you're, serious about getting honest recordings, but, that can also be a bad thing if you're working in an untreated environment. The modern upgrade, I guess you could call it, on this is the switchable control. They used to have one of these in the old 67s too, but this switchable control essentially helps it to become, gives it like a more full-bodied sound, turns it into a cardioid. And it's especially helpful if you're recording instruments for a solo ordeal. So if you're just recording acoustic guitar and you want to get to capture that full room, do that Omni, or you could do the cardioid just in front as well. So that's kind of nice. The capsule on here is really where the goods are at, I guess you could say. It is made with porcelain. Really interesting for a capsule mic like this, or a large diaphragm condenser. The thing is, porcelain has very low permeability, so it's really tough. It's going to handle itself really well over the years. It has a great resonance to it as well. I found that really like different kinds of caps have different kind of resonances. I found this one's just a very neutral one. It doesn't sound high or tingy or tingy or anything like that. It's got a really nice sort of overall tone to it, I guess you could say. Porcelain isn't prone to becoming discolored either. You look at a lot of the old 67s, like the vintage ones. A lot of the caps are kind of discolored, which it's not a huge deal, but if you want to keep it looking pristine, then maybe it is. We also have the tube on here, and the tube is over here. As you can see, it's connected to the tube. It comes in a little tube box with a leather handle on top, so that's really nice. The tube is extremely nice sounding. They all come standard with these Philips EF86 tubes. They are very warm sounding, and maybe it takes about like 30 seconds or so for them to like fully power up. So that's nice. It gets you sounding kind of good right away. It also comes with the shock mount, as you can see, that fits. This is a big microphone, so beware. It's very large. You're going to need a good shock mount, so definitely use the one that it comes with, because it's going to be the one that can support it. It also comes with this carrying case as well. This is a wooden carrying case. On the inside, it's lined with this like velvety plush material, so your microphone's going to be protected when you put it in there. And you have these little gold locks on the outside, so overall, like, nice vintage look. But yeah, if you have the money or you run a studio and you want a good 67 remake, I know there are tons out there. This one's, not heard of very much, and I think it should be because it's a really great microphone. Again, it's the Wunder Audio CM67, and yeah, go ahead, check it out. Alrighty guys, take it easy.